everyone, welcome. Round 8 of the CMRSC DTM Championship. Just gonna do a couple audio checks just before we get underway. Hello everyone, welcome. Round 8 of the CMRSC. Cool. Perfect. We're just once again waiting for all the drivers to file into the server. Currently have 12 on there right now. Should be expecting way more though. So stay tuned. As we have currently 6 people watching the server, thank you for tuning in. So we're currently just watching the drivers. We've got 30 minutes left for practice. Watch them going around the track. We are now just currently posting all our social media. We're going to be posting on our social media right now just to let everyone know that we are currently live. And if you guys haven't noticed already, hopefully you have, the quality of our streaming has got a little bit better. We have updated our processing filters. We've gotten everything all up to the latest date now. Couple updates over the week, and yeah, so you should be seeing a much more crispy broadcast, I should say. So we will get underway, I guess, right now. Let's check out how everyone's doing. Let's turn down the music just a little bit more. Take a look, we got Marlon Young now. Third quickest. I know he was out as soon as the practice server was up earlier today. So Marlon doing his best of a 120.8 in the green X-Play Aston Martin there. On the back straight. If you haven't noticed the track yet, maybe you haven't heard of this one. This is Vancouver, the Vancouver Street Circuit. This layout was used for the, I believe, 1996 to 2000 of the kart championship, kart/IndyCar, whatever you want to call it there. Yeah, it was kart, I should say, actually. So kart raced here for a couple of years, and yeah, this was, as well as Edmonton and Toronto, the one of the 3 Canadian tracks on the kart schedule at the time. Of course, inactive now, but taking a look at all the billboards and all the advertisements around the track, you see Molson, you see players. What else can we spot here? We see Molson Canadian. A lot of old advertisements you're seeing around the track. Keep an eye out on them. So yeah, this is the 1998 configuration. A beautiful street circuit, I should say, in the streets of Vancouver. And fun fact, later this year, Formula E will actually be using a very similar configuration to this layout. They're going to be using what we're driving right now, but they're actually going to be going the opposite direction. And the long straight, as you can see on our map on the bottom right, the long back straight, that will turn into a hairpin that will come right back up to where the drivers are going to begin their laps, where the pit lane is. So yeah, really excited to check that out. I think that's going to be way later in the year, maybe around July or August. Let's switch cars now. You have David Jennings in the pits. There's Marlon Young, Tavar Clark. Let's actually go down the list of fastest drivers. We have Sander, current championship leader. And we also got Marlboro boards, as you've just pointed out in the chats. Let's actually take a look at your pit box right over here. You can actually notice that we have the Lycan Racing advertising, and it's not just that. Got one over there, and I think we got some at the back. But yeah, Lycan Racing, current championship leader, Sander, in the Nissan GTR. Let's go back out on track. Check out who is out there. Next fastest, we have Luis Vadillo in the 119. A driver who is extremely quick, proving his ground last week after a very well-deserving P3. A very lonely race, I should also say, as Sander and Justin were duking it out, almost having another photo finish as we saw in Daytona 2 weeks ago. But yeah, if you haven't checked out that stream, I highly recommend you check that out before coming here, because that was a race to remember. Spoiler alert, Justin spun it on the last corner coming onto the front straight, but they were battling. They were battling hard, and it's just the tires that gave out at the end. So, both drivers in this championship contention, giving it their all. We also know that, well, we don't fully know it now, but Justin Nasir might be using his one race off, I should say, because in this championship we have drop scores. So that basically means if you either miss a race or you don't perform your best in a race, you're able to drop that race, and that won't count towards your final score points. So we haven't heard too much from him. I have spoke to him earlier. Might be using that. So can we see Sander take a win here? Because this will be a very important win as early as it is in round 2. It's also round 8 of our championship, because in total it is 12 races, but this is the second half of the series, kind of like these after the summer break in F1, but we're restarting at round 1 and round 2, just so we don't confuse everyone here. So calling it round 2 now, after finishing the European Tour last week, which the first championship, the first series, the first 6 races were based off of. We now head to North America, just for a little bit, for 2 races. First race being, of course, the Canadian Grand Prix in Vancouver. But next week, we have a fan favorite of a lot of drivers, Watkens Glen. And I can tell you right now, from someone who tested the Honda NSX that I used to drive, wow, that is a fun track to drive on, let me tell you. As we've got 3 drivers coming out the pits now. Actually, Tavar coming back to his pit stall there. Let's actually take a look at Tavar's car, as we have an updated livery for him. Check that out. There he is. He's coming out on track now. If you have a keen eye, you will notice that there's a lot more purple on the car than black. It was a request by him, and yeah, this is what we got done. You can see the faint Mercedes logos and the German football club right there. National team, I believe. So some very, very, very subtle white stickers on the car there, beautifully done by Lance Nasir, who designed a majority of the cars on the grid that you see every week. So yeah, beautiful car there. To back out. See who else is on track. We have Dylan now in the NSX. in his own team. If you do hear me silent there, I am also not only the commentator, but I am also the race director for all these races here. So I'm also answering questions in the Discord. And speaking of which, if you are looking for a group to join and you have your Saturday evenings free, do check us out. A link is in the description down below to join up the Discord. We'll get you all set up from there. And yeah, you'll be racing with us in no time. A lot of competition here. It's not just the highest of aliens will go. We also have a lot of drivers spanning different skill levels. That's we just see Kevin here in his debut race, I believe. Spin that one out. Probably just waiting for a gap there. Coming out now. Let's actually take a look at who else is on track. Klaus now. But yeah, like I was saying, if you are looking for something to do on your Saturday evenings, check us out. We also have our social medias down there, including our TikTok that we have been a little bit active on, posting the best moments of these races. So, do check us out there. A lot of entertaining stuff. So, just going to share out the live stream. Alright. Currently looking at Klaus now rocking a special one-off livery this week. The special Ukraine livery. Let's check that out now. As he's just about to enter the pits, he actually is. Here's the livery. Car's smoking a little bit. Here it is. Beautiful livery. Done by Klaus here. Stop war at the top. Yeah, just amazing. Powerful car with a lot of messages on it. So yeah. Of course, this is only a one-off livery. He said he'll be running. And then next week, he'll be running a brand new Valhalla livery with his teammates. So, with his teammate Noah Hoffman. So, should be very exciting stuff. Let's go back out on track now. As we see a couple drivers, that's Dylan. Sorry, no, that's David Jennings, and Dylan just passing our screen there. Don't know who that was that just passed us now. Let's take a look. That was Marlon Young. Ooh! Dylan just getting out the way last second. I wouldn't say this is the most difficult street circuit. A lot of these drivers, it's really mixed opinions in the Discord. A lot of them saying they are enjoying this track. It's very fun, I would say. It's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. But if you're someone who doesn't enjoy street circuits, I still recommend you try this out. It's not like a Monaco, where walls everywhere, one little mistake and you're done. This track is pretty wide. So although not too much room for error, it's still wide enough to host a lot of side-by-side action. Maybe not the end of the lap right here is going around the roundabout. You really want that inside line to maximize your exit there. And then coming at the last corner here. If you actually want a more in-depth look at the track, we actually do hot laps every week. So every Friday night we upload a hot lap that I do, just going over the track, giving every driver a chance to Hold on a second. Who is that over there? Noticing on the map there is a... I think that is... Vadillo. No idea what's going on there. Kind of on the runoff or something. Got some questions going through the Discord. Alright, back on here now. Take a look at Sander now on his hot, on a hot lap looks to be. Let's go on board with him. Oops. Let's go back on there. Here he is. Currently still 14 drivers into the server. Let me just check out who's missing so far. Will be joining us. Sean Lee, definitely we will see him, as well as his teammate Alfrez Ali. Danny Nasir still yet to join. Azad Hassan still yet to join. Lewis Piper, teammate of Sander. Not too sure if he's going to be joining us today. And Lance Nasir as well, not too sure. But should be looking at around a 18 car grid. So you see Klaus just getting out the way there. Ooh, a little bit too hot there for Sander. But the car looks very stable. Well, I say that and the back end's getting loose, but the turn-in is definitely there, but he is getting a little too anxious on the throttle and exits. Sharp right and left here, really close to that tire barrier on exit, but clean exit nonetheless. Down the back straight, coming up to the third gear, taking it in fourth actually. Very risky. I know a lot of drivers love taking that in third gear, as it's just more stable. Not clipping the second apex there on the double right. Quick left, probably keeping it in fourth. Now in third, but ooh, doing a little bit too much. And that's his lap over. Take a look at who else is out there now. We have Curtis Gregory on track. Looking to improve big time on last week. Not the best of results here, so hopefully luck can be on his side this time. As with the street circuit, almost anything is possible. I might add, this is one of the most detailed mods I have ever seen in Assetto Corsa. If you have a keen eye, you will notice replay, big like Titantrons up in the air with replays. You might also notice subways going over the track. You might see cars going over the track. When the race starts, when the music goes down, you might be able to hear some chatter, some different sounds, I would say, because I've never heard that before or seen that ever in a mod. So this is probably one of the most detailed mods, and it's not even on Race Department. So yeah, of course I'm not going to upload this on Race Department. That's just taking credit, obviously. This guy who designed this track for Assetto Corsa, big props to him. Pretty sure this is not laser scan though, but the bumps kind of feel a little bit accurate if you do watch, if you did watch Kart back then and you or you just look up videos of kart cars going around this street circuit. A little bit of traffic now. Let's actually switch over. See Marlon Young coming back out. Let's actually watch someone else. We have Vadillo now. Currently second fastest, just 0.3 under the fastest time. And with 12 minutes left to go into the session now. Who do you guys have to taking this one? Or should I say your top 3? Top 3 is definitely going to be a little bit more difficult to predict. Maybe we might see a first timer on the podium, who knows? As you see the train up there. Subway train, whatever you want to call it. Oh, too much. Into the runoff there. And back into the pit lane. See who else is on here? Zanella. A little bit of lag there. Oh, yeah, just very messy hitting the wall there. Just gonna quickly answer some more questions in Discord. Let's keep the auto cam going now. As you have David Jennings on a nice top-down view here. Nice crowd out there, that's for sure. Hopefully they have masks on. Minutes left to go into the session now. We see Kevin once again in the BMW on the back straight now. Check out who else is on track. I think we have Vadillo still trying to improve, as well as Marlon Young. Noah Hoffman checking out the brand new livery. Let's actually check that out. Turn off our auto camera here. Noah Hoffman in the Valhalla Audi. Teammate of Klaus, running a brand new livery. You'll see Klaus's livery next week for the American Grand Prix at Watkens Glen. But yeah, once again, amazing looking car here. I think this actually was designed by Noah, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, big shout out. Yeah, beautiful design here. The CMRSC banner at the top there. Nice stuff. Let's go back out on track now. Let's see who we have. Ooh, Tavar Clark. Hard into the wall. As 8 minutes left to go into the session now. Still waiting for a couple more drivers to join in. A little bit out of shape there. See in the background all the real cars on the highway. Parking it in the corner there. Let's go back to our auto camera. Back now. So you have about 5 minutes left to go into the session now. Things are getting tense here. Should be an awesome event now. Definitely expecting a lot of, maybe not chaos, but I'd see a lot of battles coming on here. A lot of trains, that's for sure. You're definitely going to see a train of maybe 3 or 4 cars battling for position here. Will blue flags be a problem? That is something we don't know just yet. I don't think it should be too much of a problem. There's definitely a lot of straights to just get off the racing line and let the leaders through. So it shouldn't be too much of a hassle now. But just before we go and begin qualifying, let's take a look at the standings after round 1. So let's just turn down the music just a little bit more. Alright, looking at the standings, we have in first Sander with 25 points, Justin with 20 points. In third we have Luis Vidillo with 15. In fourth we have Marlon Young with 12 points. With 10 points we have his teammate in fifth, Martin Webster. Lewis Piper in sixth with 8 points. In seventh we have Tommy Gore. Not going to be seeing him today, unfortunately. Eighth place we have Sean Lee. Ninth place we have Alfred Ali. And in 10th place we have Danny Nasir. Looking at the constructors now, we have Lycan Racing B up at the front there with 33 points. IRW Racing with 22 points. X-Play in third with 22 points as well, so tied for second, actually. In third, we have Team Racing Columbia. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, so, in fourth we have RVL Motorsport, fifth we have CAMS, sixth we have KTMG Motorsports, in seventh we have RDN Racing, and yeah, that actually rounds out the points for the constructors. And in the manufacturers, finally, we have Aston Martin head of the table with 42 points. Next with Nissan with 33 points. BMW with 22. Mercedes off to a great start with 15 points. Audi with 6 points. Lexus with 6 points as well. And the Honda NSX with only 1 point. 2 minutes left to go into the session now. Make your final predictions. Who's taking this one? Alfred's alley on track. Don't know if we see Sean Lee just yet. Let's just double check here. Not yet. We will definitely see, hopefully we'll see Sean Lee in the server. Currently have 15 drivers into the server. Probably looking at 17 or 18 that will be in the server, as we have 1 minute left in practice here, open practice.
First year, Sean Lee.
Me no, bro. I just come on here too. I gotta give you a call.
Okay.
30 seconds left into the session. Just after practice is over, you will be hearing the race director side of me Giving out the last few commands for the guys. A little bit of information just to know is... Oh my goodness, that is a horrifying crash there. That was Tavar in the tire barrier there. Wow, that was nasty. Danny Nasir on track now. And with 3, 2, 1, that is official practice finished. A lot of drivers entering the pits now, finishing up their laps. As we are now getting ready for qualifying. Just gotta give a friendly reminder to all drivers to join the Discord. Alright, just currently setting up some final things now in the Discord here as we are about to get underway for qualifying. So let's listen to the drivers.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Good morning to some of you guys, yes? Or not morning yet?
Yep. Here we go. Is my mic all good?
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Alright, cool. Welcome everyone. We have 50 seconds left just before qualifying. The only thing I really wanted to say is just watch out. Just try your best not to use any runoff that is not on the racing line, because a lot of the track is not fully detailed in the sense as maybe some of you guys have already experienced that the cars just go through the ground. It's a little bit weird, so it's literally just the extra runoff through all the tire barriers. So also the walls, the collision on the walls might react to your car a little more violent. So just keep in mind of that. But other than that, that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let me know.
I have a question. Why I don't see my skin in the server?
Sorry, the skin in your server? Yeah, now noticing that as well. I'll try to get that fixed before the race starts. But if not, you'll definitely see it next week.
But that's probably me installing it wrong because I did in like 5 minutes. But the race, I'll get it. I'll get the other one next week.
Yeah, no worries about that.
It is really cool livery though.
Yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, do let me know. Alright, qualifying has begun now. Take off our auto camera.
Arden, if you want to pass me, just do it.
Thank you.
Turn off the music. And let's get underway now. No idea who came out first. Actually, we can find that driver here. Marlon Young head of the charge now. Taking a look at the bottom left side of your screen. All right, let's see how everyone does here. Hopefully we have some clean opening laps here for qualifying. We are underway now. Answering some final questions. Ooh, that is Marlon Young in the wall there. Tried to see who was ahead next. Not too sure here. I think it was Curtis. Curtis, David Jennings, Martin Alfraz, Danny Nasir. Keep an eye out on the timing board now as we now start watching times start flying in. Let's see who's going to be on provisional pole. Noah Hoffman currently on provisional pole with a 1:23.3. Martin Webster in second. Oh, now down push to third. Alfraz Ali just 2/10 ahead of him now. Danny Nasir in fourth. Noah Hoffman still in the lead now. Check out who's next to do their hot lap. I think that is Klaus and Sander. See what these guys do here. Both of them rounding the final corner now. Sander's getting a nice toe there coming at the last corner. Let's see what their times are. Sander goes quickest. A 1:19.5. Fastest time there already 3.8 seconds faster. And I think Klaus is on his outlap. Not too sure, but he is currently fifth still. Park it in the pits. There goes Sander. Lewis looks like he's trying to get some space there. Kevin currently in 10th, looking for some space as well, probably. A lot of drivers still yet to put in their laps now. A lot of drivers in the Discord not very happy with the traffic that's going on. One thing we do know is Sander is sitting comfortably in the pits knowing that he is on provisional pole. Can he keep that for the next 10 minutes? Who knows? We'll definitely find out. So we back up the auto cam now. We see Klaus coming over to complete his lap. Let's see if this is much more quicker. Yeah, P5. Better improvement, but it's still a 1:24.7. We know he's not had the best of luck around here in practice. Let's see what David Jennings does. We know he had as we see Kevin now going second fastest in the in his debut here. Good stuff. Like I was saying though, David Jennings not the best of starts to the season as his engine blew up midway through the race. But he's now coming over to complete his lap. Let's see what this is going to be. P8. No, P9. Tavar gets P7. Both drivers just fighting for a position there. Curtis Gregory now coming over. Let's see what he does. This should be a way quicker time. Oh, actually, it looks like now he's going to be on his outlap. On board with Klaus. Just gonna quickly Just check something out here. Okay, cool. We are good to go there. Sorry about that. Let's go back live. Klaus now coming over to complete his lap. See what he can improve. P4 definitely improves the second faster. 4/10 off the next guy. As we have a train going on right back here. Marlon Young, Curtis Gregory, Noah Hoffman. Let's see what these guys are going to do now. Now switching to his teammate, now Martin Webster, who's about to complete his lap. We know he's a quick driver. Oh no, just hitting the wall on exit. That's definitely going to affect it. P3, but definitely some more time out there to take. Hitting that wall there. Marlon Young will gladly take that P3 though, and Noah Hoffman takes P5. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go into the session. Alfrazali crossing over in P7 now. Lots of drivers coming out the pit lane. Let's see if he gets some space. We now see Marlon Young on the... Actually coming up to the sharp rights and lefts now. So now just going to answer a couple more questions. As we see Luis Vidillo, still P2. Just going to get back into the stream to answer some of you guys' questions. We hear someone letting Martin through. Not too sure who that was. I think that's Danny Nasir now in... Yep, that is P9. Just gonna go back into the stream now. Answer some of you guys' questions. Curtis coming over the line now. P13 stays P13. 6 minutes left to go into the session now. Looks like Sander is comfortably in the lead. Ooh, Tavar losing the back end just a little bit there. Just gonna quickly do one last audio check. Now P13 stays P13. 6 minutes left to go into the session now. Alright, we are good to go there. Switch out, see who else is on track now. We see Sander on track. Let's go on board with him. In the driver's perspective now. Looking to improve after seeing Vidillo. Looks like the next guy who could probably take pole there.
That is me. I do it by myself.
Oh, just hitting the wall there. Not too sure if he's on his outlap or his flyer. If it is his flyer, then it's definitely ruined now. Yep.
For anybody who would like to answer, please. So at the chicane, I'm gonna try and move out the way for whoever's coming on. At the chicane, I take it wide and then take the inside into the kind of like the dirt pile. But I seem to get a lot of oversteer through there. So does anybody like run it straight through and make it out?
Nah, you really just have to ride that like grayish kind of slanted curve you see. You can't really touch the brown part because where you are right now, that's where you're going to be maximizing your exit.
I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much.
So you kind of want to launch out of that. Yeah. That's David Jennings there. Let's go back to Sander now. Looks like he's now beginning his flyer. Let's take a look at it. Oh no! Straight into the wall. Let's actually take Lewis now. Hopefully not the same mistake goes on here. So we have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go into the session now. 16 drivers logged into the server. Taking it very sharp, maximizing the exit there. Good line out. Not clipping the tire barrier, and that is what you need. Now into the back straights. Breaking down.
Difficult finding a good place on this track without traffic.
I hear some of the drivers complaining about traffic. That is definitely something that's... They're just trying to find any space to be free. I'm actually gonna take a look at my live chart here. Let's just check out what's going on here. It looks like everyone's pings are good, thankfully. Let's get out of car now. Barlin Young looks to be completing his lap now. Can he improve to go into P2? Not yet. Let's stay on him, though. Oh, that is him in the wall. Let's not stay with him, then. Both X-Play drivers in the pits right now. Alfrez Ali on track. Let's see what he can do. 2 minutes left to go in qualifying now. Make your final predictions now. Who's taking this one? A little bit of luck up there. Can he maximize his exit without clipping the wall? Yes, he can. Still a clean lap now. I think he's going to improve, that's for sure. Coming over the roundabout, that's where David Jennings was complaining a little bit about on how to get a good exit around there. Oh, just losing it. Can he bring it back? Yes, he can. He's 5th, but a little mistake like that. Maybe he could have gotten into P4 in that second row. 36 seconds left to go into this session now. Things are getting more intense. See where Sander is. Sander looks like he's beginning his lap. Will come back to him. Lewis Vidillo coming around the roundabout now. Not going to be able to get another lap in, so this is going to be his fastest lap that he is on currently. What can he do? That is qualifying over.
Nice, Noah.
Doesn't improve. Couple drivers into the pits, and now we have David Jennings out. Can he improve? He does not. Curtis Gregory and Zanella coming around now. Nope. Curtis goes into the pits. Zanella looks to be completing his lap. Can he improve as well? No, he does not. Looks like these drivers just cannot improve. But can Sander improve on his best? He cannot. That is your qualifying. Still have some drivers out there. Let's check it out. probably now on their in laps though. But that is your qualifying complete.
Yeah, congrats, Sander.
Yeah, congrats, Sander, Luis, and Marlon.
No idea that 18 was possible.
Did you just pull that off on the last lap there?
Yes, I did a 1:18.6.
Good lap, good lap. Yeah, so that's Sander on pole. Quickest time of the week with that one.
Thankfully, I've recently, like, only 2 laps ago, I got up back to my pace I was last night, so should be good.
All right. It is time.
What amount of fuels are you guys running?
Standing start, standing start.
Oh,
What amount of fuels are you guys running?
Entire race should be about.
Just gonna currently start the recording now and officially start this broadcast. Welcome everyone! Round 2, round 8 of the CMRC DTM Championship. Here we are at the Vancouver Street Circuit using the 1998 configuration used by karts for a couple years, but haven't returned ever for that matter. But we will see Formula E come here very soon. This track, street circuits, very, very intense racing is going to go down here. As we have 1 minute left, definitely a lot of space for these drivers to open their wings and have a lot of fun out there. As it's not like a Monaco, where there are walls everywhere you look. Let's look at the qualifying. We had Sander just there qualifying on pole with a 1:18. I don't know how he pulled that one off. Sander in second, Marlon in third, Hoffman in fourth, Alfrez in fifth, Martin in sixth, Kevin in seventh, Klaus in eighth, Tavar in ninth, Dylan in 10th, Danny Nasir in 11th, Curtis Gregory in 12th, David Jennings in 13th, Zanella in 14th to round out your grid. And as the music fades out, it's time to go racing. Lights are up on your screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights. And they're off. Looks like we have Sander defending the inside there. Luis Vidillo looking on the inside. A little bit of caution going out in the back. Couple incidents going on at the back now. But Sander already getting challenged for the lead there by Luis Vidillo. Coming to the side, right and left, Alfred Ali looking to take that P3 from Marlon Young. Because you know Marlon Young's a quick driver. Going back up to the front door really quickly, it's Sander wanting to pull a gap as soon as possible. Luis Vidillo now in second. He's going to try to keep up with them. But it already looks like the train is already forming. 4 cars battling for third. That is Marlon Young, Alfred Ali, Martin Webster, and Kevin in his debut race. Oh no, that's Alfred into the wall. Ah, no, more unlucky there. There's another train that's just going off there. More incidents are going on at the back. That's Dylan into the wall. But we have Sander out front, completing lap 1. We have Martin Webster in 4th now. I wonder if he's going to, wonder if we're going to hear some team orders going on.
I am so sorry. That was an accident. I was just trying to recover.
Oh, that is Kevin on the other side of the barrier. How did he get there? Is he stuck? Kevin, I think you're gonna have to teleport to the pits.
Come on.
Couple drivers.
Any
Playing-
chance
no,
of
not too
restart
sure.
or no? Or roll in?
Keep going.
Okay.
Did you move your car over?
We had Dylan also in an incident there. Oh, that is Curtis and Klaus.
Yeah, announce the car on the road, Raul.
Rahul, you didn't move your announcer car.
Is it? Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why that was there still. So actually, we had the safety car still in the middle of the road there. Not too sure why they was still in there. But yeah, looking back up the field now, we have Sander in the lead there. Lose Vidillo. Oh, just losing it. Marlon Young in 3rd. Martin Webster in 4th there. Zanella in 5th, holding himself off from Noah Hoffman. Tavar Clark in P7 there. Klaus in 8th. Curtis Gregory in 9th. Those two guys are having a good battle. Kevin in 10th. We knew we had to just teleport to the pits there. There's a horrible crash happened out there. Oh, David Jennings into the wall once again. Can he keep it clean?
If I went through on a drive-through penalty and pitted and changed tires, does that count as my pit stop for the race?
A drive-through, yeah, drive-through penalties. You just have to drive through the pits, and if you do change your tires, you still have to do your drive-through penalty.
That doesn't count then.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Okay.
So currently have Sander in the lead now. David Jennings and Dylan just ahead of him there. Not too far off. Let's looking down the order again. Ooh, a little bit of tire smoke coming out of Lewis. Both X-Play drivers out of the crowd and now on their own. Noah Hoffman also on his own there. So a lot of drivers already spacing out. Not many trains as we thought, as we see Klaus getting chased down by Kevin. Ooh, a little bit too hot there, but saves it. For your leader, Sander, already 10 seconds from Marlon Young. No, it looks like Vidillo has made a mistake, and Marlon Young is caught up. We have a race on our hands for P2. Both X-Play drivers seeing P2 in their sights. Can this be a 2-3 podium for them? That would be huge for X-Play. Oh my god, look at that car, Vidillo. Let's see, we're looking on the inside. That's a lot of damage there. I don't know how he's holding himself. Look at the steering wheel. He has suspension damage. Oh no. We know it was a rocky start, but man, that's a lot of damage on his car. That's David Jennings also having some incidents there. Oh, that is Klaus spinning it. What is this race? There's a lot of action going on wherever you look. Just a friendly reminder, if we have to, I will call the safety car out, and that will just mean that the leader will act as your virtual safety car and everyone will bunch up. That will also mean lapped cars will not be able to overtake. So that is if I call it. It's still green flag racing.
Alright, thank you.
Looking down the order, let's go back to this battle between Vadillo and Marlon Young. Let's go on board. I don't know how Vadillo is pioneering that car, but somehow he is able to stay in front of a charging Marlon Young. You can see the tire smoke coming out. He's just locking the front wheels. We're gonna have to check the replays after the race to check out what happened to him. But all he has in his mind is to just get away as soon as possible. Checking his teammate right behind him, though. Martin Webster, already losing a lot of time. Marlon Young just getting towed down that back straight by Vadillo. But we will call a pace car, a safety car, if we have a pileup. So far, the drivers who have had incidents have only spun out by themselves, and luckily not collecting anyone. But if we do see something happen, we will have to let the drivers know. Marlon Young looking for it just a little bit there. Getting a better entrance to that corner, way closer now. To Luis Vadillo. Battle for second here. Oh, more lockup. That tire is just getting ruined. Oh, man, 36 minutes. This is not what Vadillo needs. Especially for the championship hunt. You know he's definitely in contention for it. But at the same time, this gives Mr. Sander a lot of time out of there. 15 seconds. But he's actually coming up on a lot of traffic now. Ooh, Dylan in the wall there. Coming back to this battle here. Even closer now, Marlon Young. When does Marlon make the move? He is on him. Even closer now, coming over the final corner. As you see Martin Webster in the background, there are more lockups from Vadillo. He's struggling. Definitely struggling out there.
Klaus, blue flag. Cheers.
Some blue flags you can hear in the chat there. Ooh. Marlon is following his lines. Hopefully he doesn't follow him too much if Vadillo accidentally goes into the wall. We have seen that in the past before. Drivers just following behind and just doing what the guy ahead of him does. It's a bad habit. I know if I've fallen victim to it as well a couple of times when I used to drive. We have Curtis Gregory just ahead of them now. Let's look back up the field. We have Sander now overtaking some lapped cars here. Giving way there. Looking down the order now. Going back. Where's Marlon Young? Had Marlon Young had an incident the one time we look away. But he's in P4 now. Oh no. It's up to Martin Webster now to chase down Vadillo. No idea what happened there. We'll check it out after the race though. action everywhere you look. Oh, little wall tap there. Let's look back. There's Martin Webster there. P3 doing very well for the team here. But probably wants that double podium. That 2 and 3. Both X-Play cars on there. Martin is closing up. 2.5 seconds separate them, but it's closing fast. Couple slow drivers just ahead of him now. Some of the back markers. Can they get out of the way in time, or will they slow up Vadillo? We'll find out very shortly. Oh no! Martin just losing the back end. There goes. Oh, is that even more incidents there?
I don't know what happened. My CPU occupancy just went 99%.
Let's check it out.
It happened again.
That's David Jennings in the wall? Yeah, he said he's lagging a bit. No idea what's going on there with David Jennings. Heading back up the field. We see Vadillo lagging.
Every time you disappear, I have no idea where you are. Yeah, you just went to the wall again. Oh, and then...
Yeah, there was an accident.
See a couple incidents on track.
Passing lap car. Yeah, Lewis teleporting. Gone through the wall.
Yep.
Thank you.
Lewis, your ping is very high. If you can't get that sorted now, we have to pull you out the race.
Yeah,
you look fine right now. I'll keep an eye on you. No, actually, looks like you're teleporting a lot.
3 accidents.
Yeah. Lewis, you're gonna have to retire the car. I'm sorry. Your ping just got really high out of nowhere. Lewis Vadillo. Ping issues. I'll look at it on my side. Let's see what he's doing. His ping is a 3. His ping is at 4,000. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Couple incidents down the order now. But Lewis Vadillo, I have never seen a ping that high before. Oh, side-by-side action there. It's actually not even for position. Tavar Clark is battling a blue flag there, having a little bit of fun. But we now see Sander disconnected from the server. Oh man, that was just wow. Yeah, we saw this guy just take flight over a lake. Just there, going through walls. That is not what we want. So yeah, we had to pull him out the race. Very disappointing. He is definitely in the championship hunt. We see him in chat now. Yeah, he's not happy. Just that, I don't know what happened with this ping there, but it's just gone. But in other news, X-Play is P2 and P3. Let's check out Martin. Looks like he's cutting through some traffic. Actually, that is his teammate, Marlon Young. So now both X-Play drivers back together. friendly reminder for your mandatory pit stop. That is 1 tire change, and failing to do so is a disqualification. We see Sander still in the lead now. How far is he in the lead from Marlon? 40 seconds. He's gone. It's like nothing can stop him.
Oh my gosh.
For the pit stop, so I just drive into the pit box area and then change the tires for me, or do I have to do something special instead of?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Did you set a tire strategy? A pit stop strategy?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're just driving into the red box and stopping in it.
Alright.
After I'll let you pass it through.
See Danny Nasir
Coming up now.
having X-Play coming up fast. Ooh, lots of lock up there. Letting him know, get it on the straight. Ooh. Getting out the way there. Noah Hoffman in P4. Not too far from Martin Webster.
This is the worst fucking thing I've ever experienced.
Some more complaining going on.
Thank you, Danny.
A lot of these drivers not enjoying it out there. Their cars are just getting beat up. It's just the smallest of mistakes.
Sorry about the before.
We still see X-Play holding position now. Noah Hoffman has a lot of work to do if he wants to catch up and get on that podium. Alfred Ali as well, having a lot of work to do to catch up. 14 seconds behind Noah Hoffman. P6 Tavar Clark.
Holy smokes, who's coming out of pits there, man?
Here's some drivers coming out the pits. Have there been some incidents being caused there? Probably a lot of work for the Stewarts after this one.
Behind me, take the inside in this turn after the straight. Oh, yeah, the inside.
See Zanella now. You heard he was complaining a little bit earlier, just absolutely not enjoying himself out there. P7, just, oh man. I feel for you, man. So, as this race slowly settles down after a chaotic handful of minutes there at the beginning, we have your leader, Sander, in first. Second, we have Marlon Young. In third, we have Martin Webster. In fourth, we have Noah Hoffman. Fifth, we have Alfred Zali. Sixth, we have Tavar Clark. Seventh, we have Zanella. Eighth, we have Klaus Klint. Ninth, we have Dylan. 10th, we have Danny Nasir. 11th, Curtis Gregory. 12th, we have David Jennings. 13th, Kevin. To round out your grid, 14th would be Luis Vidillo. But, yeah, he's loaded back into the server. Lewis, keep an eye on your ping there. So you see him now joining back the server. Just mentioning him now. So we see Tavar Clark getting a lap now. Sander already quick on getting everyone lapped. Having a good time out there. There is Klaus. Come around the last corner now. A P8, 23 seconds. Off P7. Zanella ahead of him. But about to be lapped though. Marlon Young coming up to lap him, as well as Martin Webster. Let's see where Noah Hoffman is. Noah Hoffman takes it to the pits. Looking for his mandatory pit stop, Noah Hoffman, and from P4, Is this the undercut Valhalla needs to get into the podium places? The strategies are going off now. We'll come back to him shortly. Sander now lapping P4. Sander has almost lapped the entire field. That Nissan is working like a charm out in the streets of Vancouver. We also see Alfrez Ali also in the pits. Now coming in for his mandatory pit stop. All the drivers now are looking to pit around the 20-minute mark. But can we see the undercut for Noah Hoffman? Noah not losing any positions, actually. So now he is on a charge. Do we see Martin or Marlon react? Let's find out now. Marlon does not take it into the pit lane, so does... Yeah. X-Play drivers are staying out for the time being. Is this the right call for them? Ooh, we have some traffic going on ahead of Marlon. Luckily, they both do get out the way. They are not racing for position. Curtis and Klaus. Where is Martin Webster? Not too far behind there. Just having Klaus to overtake, but probably losing a lot of time in the process now. Will we see him pit this lap? We see Danny Nasir and Dylan in the pits. We see Martin getting past him now, but will he pit this lap? Or is he going to stay out? Really close to that wall there on exit. Looks like he is pushing, though, that's for sure. Those tires are losing lots of grip. We can see him going wide a lot more than normal. Can we see X-Play pit this lap? Not yet. X-Play staying out for the long haul. Looking at P1, though, we know the top 4 has not pit just yet. Let's see where Tavar Clark is. Yep, Tavar looks like he will be losing that P4 to Noah Hoffman, as definitely he hasn't pit, and he does not have a gap to keep ahead. Will we see him pit this lap, though? We know the 20-minute marker is the time to pit. Sander, your leader, is in the pits. But Marlon Young is nowhere to be seen. Only on the back straight now. Sander already coming out the pits. That is his mandatory stop. And just like that, he's gone. Hopefully he can rejoin safely. Good stuff there. Where is Marlon? Only coming around the roundabout now. The race win is out of contention for Marlon Young, at least for the time being, for pit stops. Still doesn't take that car into the pit just yet. Martin Webster, however, losing a lot of time, especially to his teammate. As 19 minutes are left to go. Is this his time to pit? Yes, it is. We go on board with Noah Hoffman. Is he going to get the jump? In driver's eye. Coming over the roundabout now. Ooh. He's going to have to hustle quickly. Martin's still in the pits. Coming around the last corner now. Keep an eye on that timing screen. Wait for that pit sign to go away. Is he going to make it? Yes, he does. Noah Hoffman overtakes Martin Webster as he's now coming out the pits. Noah Hoffman has jumped him, and if Tavar still has to pit, that means Noah Hoffman is on the third step of the podium. Where is Marlon Young now? Marlon Young coming around the final 2 corners. I'm assuming he will now make his pit stop. He does not! He stays out! Interesting stuff. Is Tavar going into the pits now? Not too sure, but I know he just lost the position. No, actually, he's just lost the position on track.
That's why he buzzed when I was passing, but
Ooh, Klaus into the wall. Sander hopefully can get past him as clean as possible. Still looking at the order now. Ooh, Klaus a little bit going off. Actually, just trying to let Sander go through, your race leader. Ooh, Tavar Clark. 2 wheels out of the final corner. I'm pretty sure he's not pitted just yet. Maybe I missed something, I'm not too sure. But I don't think he has. But he is definitely charging for that P3. As we now see Klaus into the pits. Where is Marlon Young?
Take the right side, Zander. Enter the chicane.
Marlon Young about to come through to the final corner. Or will he take it into the pits this lap? Still out. I have no idea what Marlon's strategy is. Maybe to build a gap from Noah Hoffman, but Noah Hoffman's pretty far. He should be able to get out the pits in time. As Tavar Clark is not letting Noah Hoffman go. We have a race for 3rd, at least for the time being. Again, not too sure if Tavar Clark has pitted. And if he hasn't pitted just yet, he could be on for a good result here. We'll have to find out. But yeah, he is on the charge now. Because if he has made his mandatory pit stop, he's definitely not going to want to make this P3 run away from him. 2 drivers looking for their best result here at CMRSC. Looking down the order now, let's look back at Sander now. How big is that gap between them? 36? Looks like 45 seconds separates them. Sander, fastest lap though with a 1:19.5. Where is his teammates? We look for P4. No, P5. I assume that Tavar still has to pit though. David Jennings comes in for his mandatory pit stop in 11th. Could we see him scoring his first points? 15 minutes left to go in this race. Man, this one has gone by in a flash. Lots of action and chaos going on at the start. Lots of drivers spinning out. We saw Luis Vadillo, lots of damage and having to pull out the race because of his internet. We see Alfred's Alley not too far behind from Martin Webster. Can we see a battle here towards the end of the race? Definitely find out. Danny Nasir getting some good points for the team. Of course, I'm his teammate, and I'm not able to race because racing in commentary, you got to pick one of them. Klaus in 8th, though. 22 seconds off of him. Looks like 23, 24. She jumped to 30. Let's wait for him to get on a straight to really find that out. What that gap is. Looks about 20 seconds. Marlon Young now in the pits. And now coming out the pits. Was it enough? Was it enough? Noah Hoffman rounding out the final corner. I think Marlon Young is out the pits. Is he? Yes, he is. He's out the pits. I guess staying out was definitely actually the right call for X-Play driver. He stays in P2, fearing of what happened to his teammate. He stayed out longer. Noah Hoffman now letting out the way for Sander. But has that slowed him down a little bit too much for Tavar to catch up? 13 minutes left to go into the session now. Let's find Sander here. Let's actually go on board now. Let's take a full lap around the streets of Vancouver. Coming around the final corner now. Let's begin. All right, on Pacific Boulevard now, breaking down into third gear. Is he staying in third gear though? Yes, he is. Still in third gear? I have never seen this. When I was in testing, I was using a lot of second and third gear around there, but not just third alone. Let's see what he takes this turn around here. Third gear as well. Ooh, that is Kevin into the wall. Just getting out the way. That could have been nasty. Now onto the back straight. Taking a lot of these corners in high gear, so definitely a different gear ratio he is running with. Lifting in fourth gear. That's all that practice coming into good work. See Danny Ness here just ahead of him. Come around the final quarter. Now let's see what he does. A 119.9. Great stuff. Let's go right back to this battle. Noah Hoffman versus Tavar Clark. Tavar losing a bit of time now.
Blue flag, Kevin.
We're Martin.
Danny, tip, move over next time.
I was off the racing line, man.
No, you were on the exit.
Probably catching him up a little bit too early there. Sander and Danny Nasir.
I'm out of gas. I'm out of gas.
I had to brake.
Who was that?
Oh my god, dude.
That is
Everything
Kevin
just
out of
going in.
gas.
It's just not. I'm out of gas.
Where are you? I can push you.
I reset, dude.
Oh man, more bad luck for Kevin. A great start.
Right, I'm out. I'm out.
F.
I'm out, dude.
Mighty unfortunate there. Ooh, we see Kevin and... Sorry, that is Curtis into the wall there. Kevin, though... Oh, man, after crashing his car in spectacular fashion, kind of copying Vadillo back at round 2 at Avus. Huh! Come to think about it, round 2 and Series 1, we had Luis Vadillo having a horrifying incident on the last turn of Avus, flying over the catch fence. And then in round 2 of the second series, now in Vancouver, we had Kevin going over the catch fence as well. Huh, I guess round 2 is cursed here. Let's go back down the order once again. Danny Nasir locking up those tires there. Can Tavar Clark pull it back together in this last 9 minutes? Or can Martin Webster catch up as well? Can we have a battle for P3. I feel like the only way that will happen is if the safety car has to come out, and that would really have to be a huge incident.
To go over the wall at the start.
Yeah, I have to check that out on the replay as well.
Man, dude, like I barely touched the wall, but then I'm just on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll make sure to keep the comms clear because we still have 8 minutes left to go. We'll discuss all incidents after
Blue
the
flag
race.
inside. They get inside blue flag on this turn.
Ooh, that's Hoffman in the wall. That is Hoffman in the wall. Tavar is coming. Tavar, put in the pressure now. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Is that suspension damage? I wonder if that was suspension damage. We see Danny Nasir just ahead of him. And more! Oh no! Are the tires getting loose of him? Noah Hoffman making more and more mistakes. Where is Tavar? Tavar coming now. Dude, I hope you don't have to pit. I hope you pitted earlier, because if you do have to pit, man, that would be unfortunate. Because third is right there. Noah Hoffman making 2 mistakes, losing lots of time. You could see Tavar in the distance. And if that's the case, then Martin Webster is not far behind as well. Let's keep an eye on Noah Hoffman for this lap. Let's see, was he affected? He has some traffic just ahead of him. Oh man, Valhalla really needs this podium. Noah Hoffman leading the charge with Klaus. Currently in 7th. Couple back markers just ahead of him. Can they get the way in time? There goes Danny Nasir, lets him through. Yep, lets him through there. Curtis Gregory just ahead of him now. Sander still on a commanding lead. And Marlon Young, who I think is actually lapped now. 80 seconds from the leader. Let's look down the order now. Back to Noah Hoffman here. Can Tavar and Martin, which is now caught up to Tavar. We are definitely going to have a battle to the very end with some of these drivers here. In very similar fashion here at CMRC. We had it at Daytona, we had it at Donington Park, and looks like we're going to have it once again as Martin Webster is on him. Let's go in driver's eye. Martin Webster feeling that slipstream now. Looks to be making a move. He's committing for it. He gets it done. But can Sander come back? Can Tavar come back? Man, what a dive! Tavar left him all the space. Hopefully he had overshot it. I assume he was thinking. But no, Martin knows what he is doing. And he is up into P4. Tavar Clark is doing everything he can. Getting close to that inside wall. They still have the 2 lapped cars to overtake. So it is not fully over for Tavar. The Jamaican out here as... Ooh, Martin Webster goes wide. This is definitely a race now. No, but Tavar pits! That That's that battle over. I was assuming that Tavar had to pit. And finally, he takes it in with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. And now Martin Webster is now free to chase down Noah Hoffman. But a 10-second deficit between them. It might be a little too late for Martin. X-Play, which could have had that P2 and P3, 2 drivers on the podium. It's still possible though. Definitely still possible. But Martin is going to have to pull a Michael Schumacher and bring it back in these last 3 minutes and have a little bit of luck on his side. Marlon Young in a comfortable P2. Definitely going to be pulling some big points for the team and going to be in title contention for this championship. Look back down the order. We have Dylan now in P7, holding his own against Klaus Klint. That could be a battle to look at. We see Noah Hoffman and now Martin Webster coming through the first 2 turns now. 7 seconds behind. There's a good battle for 10th as well. We do have a lot of battles to check out now. Danny Nasir versus Curtis Gregory. 2 drivers in the Honda NSX. And both drivers working together for Team Honda to score some points together. Let's actually go on board with Danny Nasir now. See what he can do. With 1 minute and 44 left to go. Ooh, both of them into the wall. That's that following thing I was telling you guys earlier. Just watching his opponent. No, both of them go into the tire barrier. Both of these drivers are beating their cars up in this last minute. Where is Sander? Sander looks to have 2 laps left to go. See it overtaking David Jennings off screen there. There's Marlon Young, Noah Hoffman, comfortable P3. Doesn't look like Martin Webster's gonna get there in time. Curtis Gregory still ahead of Danny Nasir. And Alfred's Alley in a good P5. Sean Lee not able to make it out today. Hopefully we'll see them next week though. We're definitely going to see a huge race next week. But in terms of the championship, Sander is now going to begin his final lap of this race. See Marlon Young overtaking David Jennings. Noah Hoffman is definitely going to keep that P3. Martin Webster, he fought hard. But man, you got to give respect to all these drivers who came out today. Vancouver proving to be a track that is difficult to some, but to others, like Sander, a walk in the park. Trying to look for any more battles we can find here before the race is officially over. We do see Danny Nasir finally getting ahead of Curtis. Can Curtis bring it back though? Side by side almost. He's battling him last lap. But we have to give a congratulations. Sander is going to take the win here at Vancouver. The Canadian Grand Prix goes to Sander. 25 points. Extends his lead in the championship fight. Marlon Young holding it off, having a lot of battles from the start, will take home P2. A big result for X-Play. Noah Hoffman coming over the roundabout now. Had a couple issues towards the end of the race, but managed to keep it together. Valhalla is definitely going to need all the points they can get now, as Noah Hoffman, in his best result, crosses the line in P3. Martin Webster is going to take home P4. What could have been 2 X-Play drivers on the podium.
Good race, good race.
Yeah, really good race.
Oh
And
my
Alfred
God.
Zali
That was tough.
gonna come home in
Here's
P5.
Sanders. He doing his victory donuts yet?
Let's actually check that out if he
Yeah,
is.
I blew my tire out.
Oh, he did.
Beautiful.
Yeah, good racing, guys. Sander, I'll take it to you. How was that race? One walk in the park, I would say?
Yeah, quite boring actually. I mean, I just knew I had to get the P1 from the start, so I just closed off. I don't know who it was. I closed him off at the start, went all the way to the right, and then I pretty much had it. My goal was to lap everyone at least once. I think I did that. So yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, not too much to talk about there, but yeah, definitely a fun start to watch. Is I saw you and Lewis already challenging for turn 1, and yeah, you just overtook everyone, like you said, lapping everyone. You did get it done, right?
Yeah, I lapped everyone. Yeah, I'm on lap 34, and everyone else is at least on lap 33. So,
well, nice.
Goal achieved.
Well, congratulations, yeah.
And this time I did change my tires. So.
Yeah, I was taking a look at that. Yeah, good thing. But yeah, 50 points on the board now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Moving on now to Marlon Young. How was that race for you?
I was eventful, but I'm happy for second place. I'm sorry for Lewis, but it is what it is. This is the second time I got second, and he had to quit because of his internet. But I was giving him a hard time, and then I lost it. I was trying to make a move on the inside, and I touched him, and I spun the car. But I got lucky, so I'll take the podium.
Yeah, and then after that, you kind of just really had a lonely race after that start.
Yeah, it was pretty boring after then. I just tried to keep the car on the road. I tried to challenge myself to go faster and stuff like that, but that was it.
Well, yeah, nonetheless, great points on the board there.
Yeah, man, I'm glad for it.
Noah Hoffman, are you there? I saw you type in the chat earlier. Do you have a mic for us? All right, Noah. I do see you typing there. Just let us know how your race was, and I will move on to Martin Webster. What could have been a P2 and P3, but you just got the overcut.
No, the overcut happened because I just touched the wall. I was just that high speed kink. I kept cutting off the corner too early during the race. Something I had no idea, but it's basically lack of practice because I didn't get enough running laps to get the line through that corner really well, because it's really high speed and the 2 downshifts, and then you just gotta hold on. But otherwise to that, it was an enjoyable race. Good to come back up at least. Not ended up down dead last and get some good points of Team X-Play. But sorry I let Marlon down, and it's not a podium, double podium for Team X-Play. But all in all, enjoyable race. It wasn't boring for me. It was mostly trying to keep it out the wall. That's what it was for me all race. So, but I did hit the wall maybe about 6 times.
But still, at the end of the day, it was definitely, especially at the end there where you were battling for with Tavar. That was definitely a good battle to watch.
I think Tavar didn't know I was I was competing with him. I had a feeling Tavar let off through the chicane because he just let off really quickly.
Yeah, but nonetheless, a P4 is definitely great points for X-Play.
Yeah, it's all about teamwork, and teamwork made the dream work. So we got really good points today.
All right, cool. Congratulations. Noah, you said your mic is working now. Is it good now?
I think so. Yeah, it should be working.
Perfect. Tell us about that race. First of all, congratulations,
Yeah,
P3.
thanks so much. Yeah, I'm really happy with that podium. I think I had a pretty. It was pretty clean. I mean, the first lap was kind of iffy, but then I had a decent battle with Tavar. He was kind of pushing me towards the end of the race. I made a mistake in the 14th minute and also the 7th one, which was kind of scary because he was just there behind me pushing me on. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with how this race went, and I think I was on pace, which is really good.
Definitely, yeah. We saw you making a couple mistakes just towards the middle part of the race, losing you some time, but you definitely held off the competition to take that P3.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. That's a big result for you, I know, and
Yeah,
you're definitely in
thanks.
that title contention.
Yeah.
Alfraz, are you there?
I'm here.
Take us through that one.
Yeah, tough for me. I mean, first of all, I'm happy to to have found some pace because I didn't have enough time during the week to practice. But my partner Sean gave me a good setup last night. I ran some laps. The car felt really good. Um, for the start of the race, I thought I had a good pace to stay with Marlon. But I figured I was just caught in the middle of a team game, and I tried my best. I lost it in the turn, and while trying to mount the challenge again, I think it was Curtis that spun in front of me, and he was probably trying to get back in the in the race and accidentally hit me out. So unfortunately, that took me all the way to the back, and it was game on for me to try to move my way back from the back to fifth again. So not so bad, a lot of fun in between, but I would have preferred to mount that challenge way up front instead.
Yeah, and definitely without Sean here today, you had to pull the team points as well, but definitely a P5 is a really good result.
Yeah, happy for it.
Nice. Dylan, are you there in chat?
Yeah, I'm here.
How was that race for you?
I mean, it was a good start. Then the black flag because my clutch wasn't all the way, unfortunately. But other than that, came in seventh. So I'm not mad about that for my first race being super unprepared.
Yeah, is this your first race?
This is.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I was watching you from the start there. I wasn't too sure what was going on there, but yeah, definitely to pull it back into P7 for your first race. Definitely a well-deserved result. Now we move on to P8. That is Klaus. Are you there?
Yeah.
How was that race for you?
It was a mix. I had a good start, but I think it was maybe third corner someone took me out, so I got all the way back and then fight me up again to I think about some 7, and then someone hit me again, and then I hit this tire wall. I could not get rid of it again. So I had to teleport back to the pit because the car will not respond on anything. I don't know what I've seen that many times with this tire wall. When you hit it, your car do strange things.
Yeah, I did tell you guys earlier just before qualifying that watch out for those tire barriers. But yeah, I'm not too sure why the walls did make your car react like that. But other than that, you did have a clean race towards the end.
Yeah, I had a good race and I had some good battles. I did some good overtake, had some undercuts. And I actually had a good race, and my pit stop also went good. And I was running 7 for a long time. But after my pit stops, I don't know, maybe I have did some wrong with the tire pressure because my rear tire getting so super hot all the time. So maybe the last 5 runs, I don't have no grip on my rear tire. It was just running red all the time. So I hit the walls and lost a lot of seconds, and then Dylan come and take me in the last round. So, but it was a good race. It was funny, but I hate these kind of brawls. I hate them.
Don't worry, we won't be going to any more street circuits anytime soon after this.
It's a difficult track to take overtake. So when you do some good overtakes, it's a good feeling.
It definitely is. It's way more rewarding. Yeah, well, congratulations, Tavar. I don't know why my screen is saying that you're not on here, but I'm pretty sure you are P6, right?
Yeah, I'm V6 next.
Let me know how that
It
race was
was,
for you.
it was really a good race. At the start, I was in that battle, well, not in the car crash with Klaus. I'm not sure who else it was. It was really messed up there. But then I realized that a lot of guys would have been like making a lot of mistakes and there'd be a lot of crash. So I was just trying to maximize on that. And then I realized some of the guys got stuck in the pits with all the traffic and stuff. So I tried to maximize on that. I was just testing myself to like do a tire control to keep the tires going for like about 80%, of the race. And yeah, it was really good. I know Martin was there. I know he was competing, but I know I had to stop, so I just didn't try to hold him up because I know Noah was like few seconds up and he was there making a little mistakes here and there. So I was like, why hold up Martin? Just let him go because I got to stop either way. So I know he was there. I just let off to let him go because I would have to stop that. Like, but it was really good. P6, feeling really good race. I love this track. Actually, the first time on the track, but to bring home a P6 on this track, it's really good.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Take us through your strategy of that one. Were you intending to pit that late in the race?
Yeah, that was the thing because I know that there would be a lot of traffic and accidents. So I was saying, okay, I don't want to get caught in the traffic just like Afrez and those guys did. So I was like, all right, I would just try to keep it clean and pit where there is no traffic. So that's what I did.
Yeah, but still though, you kind of had me fooled
Yeah,
there for the start of the stream because I really thought you were in contention for that P3. I was really rooting for you.
yeah, I was going to try, but then I was saying like it would work. So I was still trying to see if I could go for it, but then I was like, all right, I got to pit, so I just try to keep it clean and at least see where I can finish. If I could at least finish the fifth or sixth somewhere there.
Well, still though,
So
P6 on a
yeah,
track like this is definitely well deserving.
yeah, yeah, it's good, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right, moving back down to P9 now. Curtis.
That race, definitely my best finish yet for the DTM series. A best finish turning right. Last time I was just turning left.
Yep.
I really like this race. I didn't like the track at first. Really grew on me. I got knocked out for a ping issue. Well, someone teleported into me at the start. Not sure who. Then I fell victim to Lewis, but that didn't really knock me down too bad, so it's fine. Pit stop. I finally got that sorted out this race. It's pretty good. And at the end, I had a really, really good battle with Danny. He definitely knows how to put on the pressure.
Yeah, for
I got
sure.
two mistakes at the end. Thankfully, I got P9 though.
Yeah, but definitely, I've been watching your improvements going over through the series, and I said it in stream that after the last race, you had nowhere to go but up, and you definitely did. So P9 and your first points, definitely well deserved. And yeah, now moving to you, Danny Nasir. How was that battle?
Down in the end, it wasn't too bad. I pushed a little bit. Eventually got Cortez for the ninth, I think, second last lap. And then the last lap, I made the cardinal mistake of doing the mirror, and I'll break myself in turn four. So he got me back there. So he got back to ninth place. But yeah, good battle with him. Him and I were pushing each other at the end there, so not too bad. Beginning of the race was kind of iffy. Got taken out at turn four, being up in seventh already at the beginning, and then I got spun around at turn four, and then trying to work your way back, and not necessarily putting everything into it or putting too much into it, making a few mistakes here and there. But you know what, P10 at least point is there, and that's good. So I appreciate it. Not a bad race. And like Klaus, looking forward to something without a wall.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, we're definitely not going to be doing any more road courses after that. Well, street tracks, I should say. We are next race is a road course. You're welcome. So yeah, that is your top 10 there. Do want to thank everyone who tuned into the stream. If you guys want to say goodbye to the stream, and I'll end it off.
Okay, thank
Thanks
you guys.
everyone, guys.
Yeah, cheers, everyone. See ya.
Have a good day.
Thanks everybody for
Peace.
coming out.
Wow, what a race! That was very eventful, to say the least. But yeah, Sander emerging out on top. 50 points on the board. Justin taking his 1 week off. But next week, I can guarantee you he's going to be back because Watkens Glen is definitely a favorite among a lot of these drivers. A street course is definitely something you're going to have to put in the mix there in a championship to shake things up. And that is the shake-up a lot of the drivers got now. As we saw it first, the first points for Curtis Gregory, a first podium for Noah Hoffman, a best result finish for a lot of these drivers. This is the shakeup that they needed, and these are the type of tracks you're going to get it on. But yeah, definitely Vancouver showing that, man, racing is a lot of fun to watch here, and probably in the car. It definitely is. So I do recommend you guys do check out this mod. It's not on Race Department, so just do a quick little Google search of the Vancouver Street Circuits. That was a good race. But Sanders your winner. In P2, Marlon Young. P3, Noah Hoffman to round out your podium. Not the most exciting of races for the lead as we saw the last 2 weeks, but next week is going to be something special. Watkens Glen is, if you actually haven't noticed, though, on our channel we actually made the trailer for the DTM Championship on Watkens Glen because it's simply just the best track on the schedule there. So tune in next week. As if this race did not convince you, next week is definitely going to be one of the best races, I guarantee you. But this race was a good one. Just looking back on the stream now, of course we had some battles at the start of the race here. But I'm going to end it off here. Let's switch out the music to something a little more upbeat. It's a little bit too epic. Let's go back to party mode. But I'm going to end off the stream here now. Tune in next week, as that is going to be a good race. Watkins Glen will deliver an action-packed race. My name is Rahul Nasir from Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. I do hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe, as it helps us so much. I do want to say thank you guys so much for 50 subscribers. It means a lot. Still going for that 100. That's our first milestone, but 50 we will definitely take. So thank you all for all the support you guys have been showing us. We're going to end the stream off here. My name is Rahul Nasir from Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. I am out. Have a good night. Stay safe. Wear your masks. Have a good one.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body in Harvard above me. I heard the heavens crying above me. They gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell instead of death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire